What's up guys, it's Captain Instruction 72 with my review of set 75330 Dagobah Jedi Training, which is an 18 plus set released in April of 2022. Now, a few things I want to mention before we start. There is no box. Well, I have a box, but it's... When I went to the Lego store to pick this one up, it rained and those paper bags that my Lego store gives out kind of ruined the box quite badly. So, unfortunately, we'll not be showing any boxes in this review. But I suppose it cuts the review length down a little bit. Really cool set for £70 in the UK, 1,000 pieces. That to me is unheard of. Normally you're paying over £100 for 1,000 pieces. So to me, that's money, that's value right there. You're getting your money's worth out of this 100%. So I really love the set for that. You get 3 awesome minifigures, 2 of which are new, 1 of which is a reuse. Let's get into the minifigures. And with that, our first minifigure is Luke Skywalker. So he is based off the scenes where he is trying to lift his X-Wing out the swamp on the planet Dagobah. He has those nice trousers, which are also the same ones they used back in 2018 on the Cloud City look, which is a nice piece of continuity. He also has a tan vest, which is a bit ruffled and a bit dirty looking because he has been on a swamp planet. He has his usual hair, and if you remove the helm head and twist it around, you'll get his eyes open look, versus at the back you have the face he uses when he is trying to lift his X-Wing from the swamp. Really cool minifigure. You do not get any lightsabers or any weapons for the minifigures. The only minifigure in this set to have an accessory is Yoda. Let's look at Yoda. So Yoda is the only minifigure in this set that is from a previous set. He's actually from the previous Yoda's Hut set. There is nothing new about him. He is, at this point, what you would call the standard Yoda, because we've not had a prequel era Yoda in a very long time. I think 2017, so 5 years ago, was the last prequel Yoda. So any Yoda we've had since then has been based off the original trilogy. It looks really good. Like I said, he's the only minifigure with an accessory, being a walking stick. Really cool minifigure, and happy to have another one. I think I have every version of Yoda, so, I mean, apart from the Santa one, that's a plus. So this R2-D2 looks all like the one from last time, from 2018. Basic R2-D2, he does have all the mud detailing to make him look like he's been falling out the swamp, but he has one key detail on his back portion, this. R2-D2 is one of those minifigures you can't improve, unless you give him the third leg, which Lego will not, because they would have done that by now, I think. Instead you have him back printing, which is really cool. You get all of his kind of sockets and whatnot printed there. All the dirt stains, it looks quite cool. Plus, for me, the collector who has way too many goddamn R2-D2s, along with C-3POs, it's nice to have some slight variation with those characters and to get something completely different. Very happy with this. To say this set is not easy to show is an understatement. It's not the easiest to show with my current setup, but I'll give it a try. So, 18 plus set, there is no play features. Nothing. It's mostly for the purpose of display. You do get some nice little pieces, obviously being 18 plus, you do get the black border that circles the entire thing. Then you do have a little quote brick here, which I'll try and zoom into. Do or do not, there is no try, which is the theme of these sets, just being based off quotes. So, let's start over here. So you get all these kind of bubble pieces that go around the whole, X-Wing wing. It's kind of crazy, for £70 now, you only get the wing, but in 2004 money, £44.99, which is the UK price, you got a full X-Wing with a swamp. Well, sorry, not a swamp, a hut. But yeah, if you zoom in this area here, you get loads of kind of tree trunks and whatnot. You also get the little lamp, which is kind of the scene where R2-D2 fights with Yoda with the stick. And you get this little clamp here as well. So if I move that over here, I moved it over there for display thing. You can twist Luke's hand and have him, using the force like that. If you really wanted to, that is one of the ways I've seen it done. And you could also maybe have, I don't know, Yoda over here, just doing his thing. Giving Jedi motivation, of course, If you really want to, you could put R2D2 somewhere over here. I don't know, there's a few options of this set. So over here you do get the little lamps, you get loads of these little vegetation pieces. Like if you're a mock builder, this would not be too bad for you if you wanted to build dagobah. Just buy a couple of these for the small pieces as well. Coming along here, we have a little snake, which that's where the instructions tells you to put it. And you get the Diorama swamp. Why do I keep calling it a hut? Now, he cannot fit inside his own hut, as you can see with his head. It is taller than the thing, so he's not going to fit in there. It's a really nice, well-built hut. I like all the little curves and angles. It's not just like blocky, it's very well done. Then, of course, if you come over here, you go towards the end of the build. It's little grill pieces sporadically throughout it, which, I don't know, that's kind of nice as well. You'll put Yoda back down. Just move over here, you just get like the kind of steam coming out when Yoda's kind of cooking something. Yeah, this little archway here, which is meant to maybe simulate a window. That's the only thing I could think of that you would get out of it. Let's turn it around back. So you drive around the back of the hut, there's not much to it, it's all just the stuff that holds up your trees and the back of the base. But in the hut you do get some details which I'm going to try and show. It's not the easiest angle to get, but I'll try and show you. One cool feature is if I take Yoda, which is over here, and I believe you can maybe fit Luke Skywalker in. I don't know. I've not really tried this set, it's really just sat on my shelf the last maybe month I've owned it. But you can fit Yoda in there quite well. And yeah, you could fit Luke Skywalker, but only really in the front section of the hut. He's not going to go right in there in the back. Let's see what's inside the hut though. Let's remove the figures. If you look in the hut, you'll see that you get Yoda's literal bed, which is kind of funny. Lego actually made his deathbed, his lightsaber hilt in there, along with a cooking pot, which is quite cool. The amount of detail, and you can see right through, you can see the snake. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the hut from the back. Again, not the greatest amount of detail, but you know, well, it's just a decent amount of detail for what you get. Obviously the main focus is not meant to be the inside of the hut. Like these diorama sets are really just meant to be displayed from the, these do come apart quite quickly. They're meant to be displayed from the front, but you know, I thought I'd show that anyway. Coming around here, like I showed you everything, the X-Wing wing is held in by a little hinge. It does have some slight movement to it. It's good. You get all these nice little vine pieces, which, I mean, you can do wherever you want. Like these pieces plug in and plug out the little sockets. So I suppose you have a bit of freedom with them that way. Again, very detailed set. Let's have a look at those instructions. Here we have the instructions, which is a typical 18+ set instructions. We'll spend a whole bit of time on these. I do apologise for this one. It's just there's nothing really to show, like other than looks. You know, there's no features. Open it up. It just shows you a couple of the scenes. Talks about the designer. Shows you some stuff from the actual movie itself. You know, him lifting the X-Wing up the swamp, inside the hut, and fighting the Vader in the cave, which that itself would be a good set idea. Just more talking about Luke Skywalker and then talking about the Lego set. Of course, into building. Go to the back of it. And I should probably mention in these instructions there is no ad for other sets. So what's my thoughts on this set, right? I've technically reviewed the another 18+ set. I reviewed last year's Probe Droid, which I have varying thoughts about, but where do I stand on this? I've got a few thoughts on this set, if I'm being honest. They're quite good. This one looks the best out of the three. See, I have problems with the two. Let's see, number one. The Death Star Trench one is good looking, I just don't know if I want it. Like, that's due to a space one. It's like, there's probably other sets I'd rather have that are in that price point. The trash compactor does not appeal to me because, well, I have the 10188 Death Star which has the trash compactor built in. Plus the trash compactor one looks too wide if it's open, and if you close it, it looks awkward. So out of the three diorama or quote sets, whatever you want to call them, they go by both names, this one looks best. Yeah, just my opinion. I've not bought the other two, so I can't say, you know, what they're like in person, but from images I've seen, the other two, I mean, maybe the Death Star Trench one's good, I might, but definitely I know on the trash compactor, this one is like the best out of the three, and if this continues next year, which I imagine it will, the 18 plus one's been going for a while now, I give this one 10 out of 10. I've got no issues with this set. This is like, in my opinion, a perfect set. I like this a lot more than I do any other Yoda's Hut. I mean, I do like the 2004 one because it has an X-Wing and stuff in it, but as far as quality goes, I like this one more. Plus, it looks amazing on a shelf. The black border really does it good, and then the little coat plate is a really cool bonus to it. So yeah, I think I've almost reviewed every 2022 set I have. I have one more to do, and then I'll have done all the ones I have. This is like the fourth one in a row that I've done on a Tuesday. Like, really cool set. Let's try and go for week number 5 next Tuesday. So, thanks for watching.